Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Thursday, May 11th, 2023. Before I jump into all the charts, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, and subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. It'll provide you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded. That includes the daily Apple and daily Tesla report. And check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of analytical videos like this, both daily and weekly. Daily analysis in the Triple Q, daily analysis in the SPY, weekly S&P 500, weekly NASDAQ 100, and weekly long bond ETF in the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks every week you never see on YouTube that provide. We never look for a stock pick that we don't think will return at least a 20% return over the months to come. And we give like 10% targets over the next 2 to 3, 3 to 5 weeks. That's really kind of what we look for. On Monday, we put one out on waste management. So check out wickedstocks.com, 5-day free trial that is included with that. So here we are. Take a look at the weekly chart. Last week, we closed above this 171.18 long-term channel top by the required 1% margin. We are hesitating now. I'm not going to read too much into that. The longer-term target is 217.88, this long-term channel top. Over the next full year or less, our near-term objective, 3 to 5 weeks from now, 182.94. That is the all-time high from January of 22. And so that is a 3 to 5 week objective. But longer-term bullish continuation now anticipated above the 171.18 formation. So taking a look at the upside, I want to grab the right chart. 175.17, a respectable 1 month channel top. I'm just keeping it session containment. You know, under other scenarios, I might call this a 3-star weekly resistance area, but fresh on the heels of that long-term buy signal I just mentioned, I want to keep it light up above, at least presently at 175.17, calling that daily containment, able to contain daily buying pressures. Decent day trade level, but be careful because I am expecting that to be violated in the days ahead, given the long-term buy signal. If we push or open today above 175.17, 176.15 is likely. And if we close today above 175.17, we should within several days reach this 178.90 rising channel top, where we can top out on a 2 to 3 day basis on our way up to 182.94. Over the next week and a half, this channel top, which is more like 2 months in the making, converges with that 182.94 all-time high that I showed here. And so we could reach 182.94, inside of 2 to 3 weeks perhaps. If we close today above 175.17, that may well be the impetus for reaching 182.94 within a week or two. 178.90 still able to contain 2 to 3 day highs on the way up. So 175.17, a good day trade level, below which we could ease back to 171.18, perhaps intraday. All the minor points in here have been carefully chosen, but none have the pivot point quality I like to see. In other words, if we violate one, it does not mean aggressive selling or rallying on an intraday basis. Each point is valid in its own right and is well suited for aggressive day traders. But just know that holding below 175.17 does allow 171.18 today. And inversely, if we close above 175.17, 178.90 expected within several days, and over the next couple of weeks, that targeted 182.94 all-time high, where we can top out at least on a weekly basis, possibly a monthly basis, and fall back into the low 170s again after testing 182.94. And finally, to the upside, closing above 182.94 in the next 3 to 5 weeks should maintain an accelerated upside pace whereby we just might reach 217.88 by the end of the year as a 5 to 8 month objective. Now let's talk downside. You can actually see it here. It's 171.18. And on the daily chart, it comes in at 170.89. So that is our zone of support, able to contain selling through the rest of the year. If we close today below 170.89, we probably have a good high for the week. And I could then say, I need to finesse this a little bit. I could then say that 166.06 would be in reach, possibly by Friday's close. Although, I'm going to be watching this look lower right, this 169.47 level. You don't see it on the charts. It's nothing more than a 1% downside violation against that 171.18 level. So if we close Friday, and that's tomorrow, below 171.18 by the 1% margin of 169.47, that is a failed long-term buy signal. Now, it's going to mean one of two things, in my opinion. Either it will have more hesitation in the 160s for a week, 2 or 3, or this thing will just sell off aggressively. And if it sells off aggressively, I would be looking for this 157.06. So, if we close at 169.47 or lower on Friday, the 1% violation of 171.18, yes, 166.06 likely within a few days, and we could bottom out there through the balance of next week. But as we continue through May and into June, closing below 171.18 by the 1% margin should actually yield 157.06 over the following. This could be as little as 2 to 3 weeks. It could take all the way to the end of June. And there could be more where that came from. There's another channel bottom coming up like this in the upper 140s that we could actually reach within several months of closing back below 171.18. That is the significance of 171.18. Classic descending channel at the top of a move, 1 year plus in the making, and we settled above it, is a significant long-term textbook buy signal. And if we close back below it, you're going to have, I think, recent long entries bailing on that. That will add to the weakness as we move into June. But I don't mean to rattle your cage. I'm just mentioning that if we close at 169.47 or lower on Friday, I don't see a good reason to be long this market. I think then I'm wrong. The chart is telling us not so fast. We're going to reverse for a while, and then we'll just take it sort of 1 day, 1 week at a time. I don't see this market slipping into a long-term bear move either. I think the upper 140s would probably be the extent of it before this market would then presumably recover into the third quarter. But once again, this is all theory. Right now, we are above a long-term support level at 171.18, and I'm expecting continued gains as we move into June, July, August, September, November, December. That's what I got. Anyway, that is all I have for Thursday's Daily Apple Report. Please click like, subscribe, check out wickedstocks.com. Be back tomorrow with Fridays. You have a great day.